I am here today with my mentee, Julie. She graciously was open to having this interview today. She's made so much progress in such a short time, so I really want you guys to see what's possible. If you guys don't know me, I'm Alicia. I'm a Psych NP and I own a private practice, and I teach other Psych NPs how to find freedom and balance in their lives by starting their own private practices as well. So tell me about what made you want to start private practice, where your head was at back when you were thinking about joining the program, about starting
Well,
a practice.
yeah, I think I reached out to you a long, long time ago.
Yeah,
And that was before I was even in my program,
yeah.
like grad school. And I was like, I want to be her.
Oh gosh.
I want to be her. And my background, lots of mental health issues and struggles in life and family in Filipino community. And I totally get that. I understand that. So I knew that it was something that was very dear to my heart. It's when I got pregnant that I also realized that within that mental health, perinatal is where I want to be.
Yeah.
It wasn't easy, right? Getting pregnant and all that. And worse, like after you're done being pregnant, it doesn't
Yeah.
get any easier.
Yeah.
So I definitely, yeah, I definitely have that in me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what brought you into wanting to be a Psych NP and wanting to have your own practice focused on perinatal mental health, because I know a lot of Psych NPs that this is like becoming a growing interest, but I don't know hardly any places that employ people to focus on perinatal mental health. There probably is one or two, obviously, but I don't know a lot of places that employ and train people on this. So we're
No,
learning
not
about.
really. Yeah, not really. I think the only one or the only two places that has it is I think UCLA
Mm-hmm.
and Cedars. They have like
That
a
makes sense.
perinatal. But again, I've been living under the rock, just busy with my family in my private practice, so I can't really say how updated that
Sure.
info is.
Yeah. Yeah. And for reference, we're both in Los Angeles, so those are obviously
Yes.
hospitals in LA. But yeah. So large healthcare systems are the ones that typically may have this, and there's not so much access to work in this area, and then for patients. So it's growing a lot of access through Psych NP business.
And that's definitely one of the missions of my practice is to ensure that there's accessibility to care.
Yeah.
That's why I knew right off the bat I wanted to take insurance because I know that's the only way that can health care can be reached. And I believe in a really healthy mental health community would make our community flourish better.
Yeah. I agree. And that's why I'm so thankful that everyone has a different path and different interest. You know, if you want to start an insurance-based practice, if you want to start a cash practice, if you want to start one that does both, if you want to start perinatal, there's just space for everything because there's patients that need everything, which is so cool.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
awesome. That's awesome. What were some of the things that were really, really hard when you were first starting out? What was the hardest
Oh,
part?
it was jumping the gun, I
Yeah,
think.
just doing it. Yeah.
I was, I guess, for background, I was working for the VA for over 11 years and I got pregnant. And to backtrack a little bit, how I got there was more like I was working 12-hour shifts. I wasn't at that point because I was postpartum. And I had to decide whether I want to go back to work and work those 12-hour shifts, those dreaded long
Wow.
12-hour shifts 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Or am I going to go and actually risk it all and just do what I think I want to do?
Risk it all. I love that.
Yeah, I mean, it was, it
Yeah.
was a guaranteed salary that I
Yeah.
was making every 2 weeks for the last 11 years at the VA.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so you're at the VA. Wow. Yeah.
Yes, I was working at the VA. I was working at critical care, well, progressive care unit, which is like
Wow.
a step down of ICU.
Step down. Hmm.
And I had to decide, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm not feeling well. I don't feel like my old self before I got pregnant. Everything was different.
Yeah.
I was definitely a different person when I went in the hospital, when I gave birth and came out. Totally two different people.
Wow. I
And
believe that. Yeah.
it really changed the way I saw things.
Yeah.
And I think that was the hardest part was, am I letting go of what was comfortable? And
Yep.
am I gonna risk it all and just do what I want to do? Well, I did risk it all. My husband was like, babe, did you just quit? Did you just tell me that you quit? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, there's no way that I don't remember you talking to me about this.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, yeah, babe, I made my decision. And he was like, "Well, how are we gonna live with you? No job, nothing." And I was like, I have the strongest feeling that this is all gonna work out.
Yeah.
And he was so, so nervous. So nervous.
Yeah.
You do what you want to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you love it hard enough that it doesn't even feel like it's a job.
Yeah. Yeah. So when you quit your job and you
I quit my job in February.
yeah, which not everyone does, some people will keep like a job on the side, but you probably had the benefit of you had a lot of time. You had a lot of time to focus on your practice. And then did you start up pretty quick because of the push?
Yeah. I think I quit. I sent in my resignation and I launched almost the same week.
Yeah.
I launched that second week of Feb.
Wow.
Then I started seeing patients end of Feb.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
How? I don't know.
Hard work, dedication, focus, all of it, all of it. Awesome. That's amazing. How did the mentorship program help you?
Every step of the way. Alicia, you are the reason where I'm at right now.
You're the reason where you're at, but thank you. I'm glad to be I'm glad to be a part of it.
Huge part. I wouldn't have done it if I had zero support. Let me tell you that. If I didn't have anyone, that whole mentorship community is just, it's gold. It's like it's priceless. Really priceless. And it's a lifetime membership. And you're stuck with me.
Yeah, and you're stuck with me. There's this audio that was trending on social media that said, "Prepare to be sick of me." And I feel like I'm always saying that to my mentees. I'm like, you're gonna hear my voice telling you all kinds of stuff.
Sick of you. No, I mean, I think one of the best ways practitioners get updated on certain practices, clinical practices, any legal matter, it's the community.
Yeah.
Community, Kirby's community, there's always updates. And these are things that if someone's like me that has a 1-year-old and has a life that has to, private practice and all, I won't be able to go and research stuff like that.
Yeah.
This is what gives me the updates, gives me safety, really, for how I practice.
Yeah. I'm so glad you feel that way.
I do.
Good. One final question, and that's, if anyone is considering joining the mentorship program, starting a private practice, what would you tell them?
Don't even think about it. Spend the money. Spend the money. I think I've had a few colleagues that, when you were in school, they were telling me, oh, I want to work at this place because they have the residency. I want to work at this place. And then they look at me and I'm like, are you guys asking me? I want my own private practice. I was like, I signed up for this lady, Alicia, and I'm going to be signing up for Kirby once I'm in practice. That's my goal. And my colleagues are like, whoa, that is nuts. Here we are.
Yeah, it's nuts until it's not, It's like it feels really wild in the beginning, but then you're like, oh yeah. Yeah, this is the path.
This is the path. I think it does matter. Clinical background, lots of experience, inpatient, outpatient, whatever it may be, long-term, short-term, acute, not acute. It really, really helps.
Yeah.
Because it gives you a holistic way of treating someone. And a lot of times my patients are like, oh, I thought you just focus on psych. I'm like, no, this is my background. This is what I did. I know how to read the labs. I know how to read your EKGs. I just need them done because I have all that experience.
Yeah, you can look at it.
It's so worth it.
That's so cool.
So worth it.
Wow. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm so proud. Thank you for doing the interview today. Thank you for sharing so much about, where you're at, where you've been. And thank you for being such a helpful part of the community. You're now a place where you're in a place where you're supporting new members.
So barely. I mean, I try,
Yeah, you're sharing your knowledge, and that's why, it's a community too. So I'm just thankful that when people ask questions, you help too, and then we help you. So just thank you for being a part of everything, and thank you for today's interview.
Absolutely. I'll do it over and over again.
Thank you. We'll have to do another one in a year when you're like doing all kinds of stuff.
Right? Yes, we definitely should.
Awesome. I'll see you soon.
Yeah.